Good morning. Thanks for being with us dark and early. I'm Karenia Murry. Good morning. The White House says that Vice President Kamala Harris is flying in today to discuss the new African American history course that has been approved by the Florida Department of Education. Disappointing and unsurprising with the criticism that they've received, saying months of work was minimized. We've been out here since practice even started. Fans are super excited. The line was wrapped around the building, and they even gave me some beads. Many people here in Baldwin are dealing with broken water lines. Mayor Shawn Lynch says this isn't the first time that they've dealt with something like this. The future of the largest screen in Northeast Florida is up in the air, but a local Jacksonville theater is hoping to save it. And just last year, the family dealt with a storm that resulted in a tree falling on the house, and now they're dealing with all of this. Early in the morning, coffee, tea, and snacks are being handed out to neighbors without a home by Lee Krzyzewski, and I wanted to know why.
At least a better one. So I had a heart attack about 2 years ago, and I had to start walking. And they said walk at least a mile or more a day. And to walk a mile, I had to walk 3 times around my subdivision.
During his daily walk, he noticed others in need and wanted to do something about it.
Up on people who initially they'll be sleeping or something, and I'll just stop by and drop them something.
Kept coming back. Relationships were formed. Many of his friends he's met on the path says there's no one like him, and they look forward to seeing him daily.
I tell you, it's a beautiful thing what he does. I mean, sometimes we don't have any money to buy coffee, but there he is.
This gives Lee purpose.
And to me, it's meant to share it. You know, it's to share love in everything you do, and the coffee and snacks that everybody appreciates, but I think it's that fellowship, that human contact that they desire, and they want to be treated like people, like anybody else. Yeah, because they have peanuts in it. Here at any point in time, it's life's circumstances that's blessed me, because I was a troubled youth growing up.
Looks forward to bringing joy for as long as he can. The Camden County Humane Society is no longer taking in animals from the county.
We're required to take anything in, whether it was in bad health, injured.
On Friday, just before the contract went into effect on July 1st, the Humane Society ended a centuries-long agreement with Camden County.
20 years, maybe even more. The purpose of the contract was just to provide sheltering of animals that animal control would pick up.
Board of Directors President Dave Brown says the contract was signed in May, but the county
They wanted the authority to appoint 2/3 or 66.67%, which consisted of a county administrator and private citizens that we apparently had no say in who they were going to appoint to our board.
County Administrator Sean Boatwright says the county simply wanted some representation on the board.
The board an opportunity, one, to understand a little bit more about what's going on, which could then be brought back to the full Board of Commissioners and say, hey, you know, they either have further needs that maybe we're not quite fully understanding, or, you know, we could look at it from a different perspective of, hey, we are doing enough, or maybe we're not. Maybe we need to shift funds. Maybe we need to alter even our ordinance. End all be all is just, hey, this is a request. Let's talk about it, see what your thoughts are, come back to us.
Brown said it was best to separate the shelter from the county altogether, even though canceling the contract ended them receiving a $13,000 a month payout. Following breaking news this morning out of Jacksonville's west side, where police are investigating a homicide. Listen, it's no secret it's been hot lately. We have seen several heat advisories in July. Florida Poison Control Centers are warning those on medication to be especially careful. Zach Wilcox is on your side. In Jacksonville, Karenia Murry, First Coast News, on your side. Jacksonville International Airport, Karenia Murry, First Coast News, on your side.